Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 6 of English 120. So now we are a third of the way through the semester. So you're almost halfway, you guys. You're doing great. So let's talk about what we're going to be working on this week. Um, you will be put into a research group based on the topic that you chose for your project topic essay. This is the topic that you will be committing to for the rest of the semester. And there's going to be an assignment posted tomorrow in your groups. I'm just waiting to finalize a few people into their research groups. So pay attention. You will be receiving another announcement with a video with instructions on how to complete your research group assignment. We'll also be reading some more from Whose Names Are Unknown. We're going to actively read. Remember active reading? Don't forget how to do that. We're going to actively read chapters 1 through 5 and talk about it in our live English 95 session on Monday at 6 p.m. Make sure that you bring your actively read chapters with you so that you're ready to talk about them. Have your book with you, okay? And if you do miss the class, you will be able to watch it. A recording will be posted directly after the live session. But everyone will be posting their responses in the discussion forum that will be posted after the class meeting. Also, just a reminder that there's a different schedule for that discussion forum. I switched it so that everything is due a week on Sunday night. So your discussion from last week will be due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. to give you guys a little leeway because I know you were finishing your first essays for this class. Okay, and then you're going to be completing your research. Your learning unit this week will be on MLA formatting. And at the end, you're going to take a quiz and you're also going to do a research journal. So this week in your research project, what you're going to be working on is the second assignment, the annotated bibliography. Now that's not, oops, it's not due on March 10th. That would be a long time. Sorry about that, guys. It's actually due in week 7. So on not this Thursday at 11:59 p.m., but the following Thursday, October 1st, not March 10th, your annotated bibliography will be due. Sorry, guys. Um, so let's talk a little bit about what you're going to be learning in your MLA formatting learning module. The steps are you're going to read documentation of sources. It's just a page that tells you about the topic. You're going to read the selections in the Bedford Researcher, Chapter 20. You're going to watch the video, MLA Style, 8th edition. You're going to review the Purdue OWL's Intro to MLA 8th edition. That means you're going to go click on that link and go to that website. You're not going to just be like, oh, okay, I'm going to just look at that later and not look at it, okay? You're going to read the page bibliography versus works cited. This is very important because remember, in your final paper, you will need to include both a bibliography and a works cited. And then you need to read the whole page, which also introduces your assignment on annotated bibliography. Please note, annotated bibliographies are different from bibliographies. This will be important when you're putting your actual paper together. Watch the video, How to Cite a Serial Box, and then you're going to complete the assignment research journal, How to Cite Just About Anything, which will be due on Thursday at 11:59 p.m. And there's an extra credit opportunity in there for those of you who actually pay attention to the video. And then I'd like you to take the research quiz on MLA document format, and that is due on Thursday at 11:59 p.m. And I'm going to go back to talking about the annotated bibliography in just a second. One heads up is you will your research groups are going to be posted by Saturday tomorrow. So please, once they're posted, so pay attention. For my email will come as an announcement, and there will be a video that will tell you about your groups and what's expected of you. So please connect with your group this weekend so that you guys can make a plan as to how you're going to complete your assignment. Be ready to do more research this week. You will be expected to do research at the NVC library this week and next week. In fact, you'll probably be doing it every week for the rest of the semester, but make extra time for this. There are no major assignments except for these smaller assignments this week, okay? And remember to stay tuned for that video. Now, before I give you the recap, I want to take you to the web page. So here is our web page. Once again, remember how you log in, just making sure everybody still knows. Click on your class, click on modules. Oops, let me go back so I can show you your view instead of mine of all the things I need to grade. Here you go. Go to modules and you can minimize these. That's what I usually do since we've already done those. We've already done that one. We are now in week 6. So I've already talked about this. You know, the slides are always posted here. We're going to talk a little bit about annotated bibliography. So what's an annotated bibliography? An annotated bibliography is a list of citations to books, articles, and documents. Each citation is then followed by a brief, usually about 150 words, descriptive and evaluative paragraph. It's called the annotation. So the purpose of the annotation is to inform the reader of the relevance, accuracy, and quality of the sources cited. So remember those 3 words as you go through this list, okay? These are the steps you're going to take to create your annotated bibliography. First, you're going to locate and record citations to books, periodicals, and documents that may contain useful information and ideas on your topic. You need to briefly explain and review the actual items. Then choose those works that provide a variety of perspectives on your topic. Cite the book, article, or document using MLA style. And remember, we use chapter 20, the golden chapter, right, as a way to cite our sources. Then you're going to write a concise annotation that summarizes the central theme and scope of the book or article and includes one or more sentence that evaluates the authority or background of the author, comment on the intended audience, and compare or contrast this work with another you have cited, or explain how this work illuminates your bibliograph. I can't talk this morning, you guys. I'm so sorry. Bibliography. I can't say the word topic. Sorry. Okay, it's early, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, author. These are the things you're going to look at. So remember, those are the steps that you take to create your annotated bibliography. Remember, an annotated bibliography is different than a works cited page or a bibliography. Your next assignment is going to be this annotated bibliography, and you have 2 weeks to complete it. So things you're going to look at, the when you're evaluating sources, the things you're going to look at are author, date of publication, edition or revision, publisher, title of journal. You're going to do a content analysis. You're going to look and see what the content of the document actually is and how you could use that in your work. You're going to think about the intended audience. So who is the author addressing? Is the publication aimed at specialized or general audience? And is the source, did you accidentally get a source that's written for middle school students and it's not appropriate for your work in this class? Those are questions I want you to ask. You want to make sure that the author is using objective reasoning and that you want to look at the coverage. So does the work update other sources, or does it add new information or refer to other sources you've read? Um, then you want to look at its writing style. So is it organized logically? Are the main points presented clearly? Do you find it easy to read, or is it stilted or choppy? Is the author's argument repetitive, or is it non-existent, right? So pay attention. All right, and then I have a sample annotation here. This is an example of what one of the 6 will look like. I will also show you what the formatted paper will look like. One thing that I need you to do though is to remember that you're going to be formatting your paper in MLA format. That means it's in Times New Roman, 12-point font. I will repost the video I made of how to format your paper. You want to provide 6 annotations of academic sources, and these have to be new sources that you're evaluating. And there's no use of our textbook or books or articles that I've mentioned already in class. Or they all have to be authored sources. They must be authored. No dictionaries or encyclopedia entries. And then you're going to list your sources in MLA format, so each of them, and then you're going to provide an annotation for each text that you've created a citation for. Remember, it's due October 1st at 11:59 p.m. Really quickly, also this week, you will be turning in your research journal, as I talked about. This is the warm up for creating your annotated bibliography. This is where you're going to start looking for new sources in the library, and you can do this with your group. Okay. You will need to make time to do research this week. And don't forget, there's a little extra credit here, and you get extra points for being the weirdest. So get weird. Okay, that's it for this week, you guys. Let me go back to our slides really quickly. So, just to wrap up, you are working on figuring out how to use MLA formatting to cite sources. Okay, that's something, remember, it's one of the key things we're learning in this class. You're also going to learn about your annotated bibliography assignment, which will be due in 2 weeks. You're going to collaborate with a group of your peers, and you are required to collaborate. Do not say, I didn't know about my group. I don't have time to be with my group, okay? This is part of your homework, okay? So you want to collaborate with your group about research materials for your research project. Remember, this is an opportunity to work together, and it's several people working together on the same topic area. So you can share sources, you guys. This is good news. And we're going to continue to learn about how to do research on your topic at the Napa Valley College Library. So what you've completed this week by the end, so within this week, you're going to join your research group, conduct research at the Napa Valley Library, and then develop your research page wiki as a place to share information. There'll be more details about that. Remember, coming in a video tomorrow. That's why this video is a little bit shorter than usual. You're going to read whose names are unknown actively, and you're going to come ready to talk about chapters 1 through 5 in our live English 95 class on Monday at 6 p.m. We will have a discussion about the novel, and we will also be, that discussion will continue in an assignment that will be posted in English 95. Make sure that you take the research quiz and you complete your research journal assignment. All right, that's it for this week, you guys. If you have questions, don't hesitate to come by my office hours. Remember, I'm there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 10:30 to noon. You can also make an appointment, and I'm happy to meet with you at another time. You're doing great. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you on